Alright, hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. I've been off my video thing. Did a live stream today for Christmas. Anybody catch that out. I did some unboxings, there's going to be some more unboxings coming you guys' ways. So look forward to that. But this is going to be the reviews time because I've been... Holy shit, I got so much to do. I got to do a Kamigakiru, I got to do a Kamigakiru 0, I got to do 7 Deadly Sins, I got to do Hunter x Hunter. But for now, let's do Magi. Chapter 208. This, by the way, this review is going to be called this. Kouen and Ren Kouen and Ren Koumei. The Conquerors. Or Koumei and Kouen conquering the world. That's pretty much that's going to be it. Because that is, and I looked at the comment section one person wrote in the manga here, he nailed it on the head. That's not unifying. That's conquering the world. It doesn't work. And he was like saying, I was expecting more from this guy. And I mentioned this way early before. And oh, by the way, one member of the, from Kouen Empire, brought this up, hakuruyu. He said, because it was earlier on, and I actually showed this in the anime episode. She says, "Oh, you're not supposed to do that. We're not supposed to be divided, be one person." And then he mentions Balbad. And then he mentions the Kogas. And he's like, and she's defending the Koga thing. Yeah, she didn't conquer them. But Balbad? No. Hakurei nailed it on the head in that episode. I don't want to bring up an episode when I'm doing a chapter review, but I'm referencing it. Because it's the truth. What you did in Balbad, that's not called unifying. I don't care who. That's called, you are now known as Lelouch. Or better yet, you're like Yagami. So Kouen and Koumei are now conquerors, tyrants. They want to conquer the world. Well, guess what? If you're trying to defeat and combat Altharman, that's not a good idea. You know why it's not a good idea? I'll tell you why. Because no one's going to follow you. Because you're going to create wars. That's what's in your future. Wars and suffering. That's the way I look at this chapter. I mean, the beginning part we had basically, funny part with Alibaba. Alibaba, I will say this though. I think he needs to man up. I really think he needs to fucking man up. Enough. Come on. If I was Alibaba, you know what I would tell Kouen and Koumei? I got something for you. Oh, it's right here. I'll give them the bird and say, yeah, I don't want to have anything to do with you people. I'm going back to Sideria. I'm going to go somewhere else. I'm not part of this. I don't want to become a part of you. I'm not part of it. And if you attack Sideria, yeah, we're going to fight you. We're going to fight you. That's what's going to happen. But I do agree, yeah, to some extent, like I was saying, Alibaba should do that. But, give or take. But anyway, at the beginning of this chapter, like I was saying, they announced, and then these guys, these fuckers, these stupid idiots were saying, it's disrespectful, to do what you're doing, and you should kneel before him. And then, I think it was Barak? It was the guy who was during the Balbad arc with, Alibaba's, one of the princes of Balbad. He's saying, oh, how they're gonna make him bow and everything. Don't do it, Alibaba. And then he brings up the point that he doesn't want to be rude to Kouen, and he says bowing is what pregnant women do. Oh, it was fucking awesome. It was like everybody's like, no, don't bow. Yeah. That was hilarious. So what ends on happening after that whole scenario, we have this sign there's light on him and shit, Alibaba's. And then Kouen just breaks out into laughter. And, you know, we have this moment, everyone leaves, and he's asking Alibaba, where's your Magi? Oh, that guy's Sinbad, you know, he's a son of a bitch, you know, give or take. And that's when he brings him in to his chambers. And Alibaba brings up, why would I want to talk to you of a noble, you know? And he says, oh, that has nothing to do here. There's no of that, so on and so forth. And then that's when Alibaba voices his opinion and basically goes in. And he goes in about what he saw. He says, didn't you promise you would acknowledge Balbad as an anonymous republic? I don't see this independent nation anywhere. Why do you do something so unreasonable and invade the country of our people? And then this is what Kouen says. And I'm going to tell you, Kouen, no. It's still conquering. You could say whatever the fuck you want. You're conquering. You're conquering a nation. You conquered Balbad. That's basically what you did. You forced your morals, your ideals, your customs onto another nation. And if I get dislikes for this, I don't give a fuck. Because Kouen is stupid, his brother is stupid, and they actually think they're unifying the world. I got news for you. It's not happening. It's not happening. So basically what he says, Kouen, he says, ever occurred to you that in this world there's something more urgent than sharing thoughts and making sure everyone understands everything? Seems you do not understand. You have to talk with my little brother first. Something more urgent. More urgent? Oh, like taking over the fucking world? Good job, Kouen. Good job. Oh, by the way, I hope hakuruyu comes back, and I hope he gets his staff and stabs you in the neck. Someone needs to bitch slap Kouen and his brother. Like, psh, psh, it's called conquering the world, bitch. No, you're still saying unifying. All right, it's time to go get the belt with the razors on them. Boom, boom, boom. You still saying unifying? Time to get the iron boot and kick you in the nads. Boom. Okay, it's conquering. That's what it's going to take. Someone's going to have to kick Kouen and his brother in the nads and tell him, no, you're conquering nations. At the end of the day, it's not going to matter a hill of beans. It's not. You're going to start wars, and that's the story. It's so freaking stupid. So basically what ends up happening is then after this whole scenario, he meets up with Kouen. And this guy pissed me off like all hell. And then he says to his brother, Kouen, he says, well, you will sleep later. Keep this naive prince company. Naive? Okay, you know who's naive? You are. In believing you're unifying the world. Oh, by the way, no offense to hakurei. That's the princess who met up with. She did it right. I will give that part. She did it right. She didn't conquer anything. She didn't go and conquer. She didn't take over the world. She negotiated with the Kogas. She was able to do that. What he did and Kouen did to Balbad, that's not negotiating. You forced your customs on them and you turned them into slaves. You brought in slavery. And you're throwing your customs in their face and telling them to bow in front of you. So, I'm sorry I'm going on a rant here, people, but it's just freaking stupid. So, conversation that Kouen has with him, Alibaba is wondering what the story is with this person and everything, and he brings up he basically tells him the person who took the autonomy right from Balbad was me. And he brings up the fact that Balbad is a republic, but there's Ko's general government above the republic system. That is what was decided. All the countries under the Western Subjugation Army must have the ruling mechanisms the people, the things, and the money are all under the control of the Kouen Empire. And he goes on to say, as well as its central natural defense and the industrial necessity to sustain such a system are all entrusted to the Governor General. These laws, which crippled these countries' governments, were created by me. And then he goes on to say that the children of Balbed will be raised so they'll believe that the family, Alibaba's family, never existed. And therefore, no one could say, give a final blow to your dear Balbed kingdom was me. He says, no, therefore, you can say that the one who gave the final blow to your kingdom was me. And he says, no one will believe that lie. And he says, if you repeat a lie countless times, it will become reality. And he says that, saying that his brother said it, Kouen said it, it's fine if you lie, even if it's an absurd lie. There is a need that the people from the other countries are forced to abide to the rule that the imperial family of the Kouen Empire is a unique and the most noble family in the world. And for what reason? And he says, and I call bullshit, in order to unify this world. Then he says, we invited you here because we believe that you are walking on the same path as us, Sir Alibaba. And it says, what is the real intention of the Kouen brothers? You know what their real intention is? It's called conquering the fucking world. You're doing the same shit. Worse. No. Actually, now I think about Alpharma is trying to destroy the world. They're trying to conquer the world. You're trying to subjugate everyone. You are what I like to call... Listen, there are some names that I bring up. I don't want to bring up Hitler and everyone else, but that's what they're probably doing. They're trying to conquer the fucking world. Unify is not a word to use here. And the thumbnail is going to be that page who says, we're trying to unify the world. You're trying to take over the world. Unify equals conquering the world. That's what it is. That's going to be the title. Magi, chapter 208, unify equals conquering. Kouen, you take your unify and you can shove it up your ass. Because I do not trust the Kouen Empire anymore. They're a bunch of turds. They're a bunch of liars, skanks. I am so glad hakuruyu turned evil. I said it, didn't I? I went there. I did go there. I have 5 million times more respect for hakuruyu than I do Kouen and his stupid brother. Because hakuruyu realized, hey, you're the ones who conquered Balbed. You went in there and took it over. And that's not called unifying. That's called conquering. At the end of the day. I'm sorry I'm going on this rant, people, but this chapter pissed me off so bad. Same path? Are you on drugs, Kouen? You're a little sleepy. I noticed you were trying to sleep. Why don't you go back to bed and take some fucking aspirin or medicine and wake up. Wake up. Just wake up. If I was Alibaba, I go back to Sideria and I tell Sinbad what they told him. And tell Sinbad, you need to take out these motherfuckers. It's not unifying. It's not unifying. Oh, by the way, here's another reason why this is stupid. This is, we invited you here because you walk on the same path as us. Oh, by the way, there's a little problem with that. This world's supposed to have one king. Remember the king vessel thing? Well, here's the thing about it. There's supposed to be one king, according to Yunnan. And if what Yunnan says is correct, that means the other kings are going to be killed. So explain to me what Alibaba is supposed to do in the Kouen Empire. They use him like a sack of shit? I can go on and on about this. End of the day is this. Kouen and Kouen are turds. They're conquerors. They're, let's see, Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan. That's who they are. Genghis Khan. I don't know if he was a conqueror. Attila the Hun. I want to bring up Adolf Hitler, but I'm not sure if he was a conqueror. But he was trying to conquer the world. Give or take. All those evil rulers that I mentioned. They're trying to conquer it. Well, not evil. You get my gist. They're conquering the world. You might as well call Kouen and Koumei the Loots and like Yagami. Yeah. That's what I'm going to call them from now on. They're like Yagami and the Looch. Listen, people. If I get hate, if I get dislikes up the wazoo for this, I don't give a fuck. Okay? They're conquerors. They're not unifying. They're not doing shit. You're conquering the whole world, and you're pretty much doing Al Tharman's work for them. Yes. You are not helping the situation. And until Kouen and Koumei wake the fuck up, they're on my shit list. Hated characters. Sorry. Has to be done. Has to be done. They're stupid. They're retarded. They do not know what they're doing. And if you are trying to do this... Oh, by the way, this doesn't help for the meeting with Aladdin. Because now Alibaba knows this. You're not unifying the world. You're not. You're conquering it. You're not, and you're not conquering Sinbad's kingdom either. That's not happening. Because then this is going to divide the world. That's what this is going to do. That's what this is going to do. If I was Alibaba, here you go, Kouen and Koumei. Get you double. I'm out of here. I'm going back to Sideria. No, I'm not sticking around. Morgiana and my group, well, we're leaving. We're leaving. We're leaving. This is no longer my home. You obviously are a bunch of turds. Bye-bye. See ya. Get on the boat, and I'm gone. I leave. If I was Alibaba, I would leave, and I would take everyone else, and I would tell Aladdin and Alibaba and Sinbad where there is no meeting. So, no. But that's my thoughts, people. I went on a tirade there, but this chapter pissed me off. Okay, that's all there is to it. I'm Bonkai 922. Unifying equals conquering. Take over the world. That's what they do. That's what they're doing. That's all there is to it. I'll see you guys later.